And now our second story out front. Mitt Romney dodging questions about his taxes again in an interview with ABC News.
There was 1 year when you paid about a 13.9% tax rate. Can we clear this up by asking you a simple yes or no question? Was there ever any year when you paid lower than the 13.9%?
Well, I haven't calculated that. I'm happy to go back and look, but my view is I have paid all the taxes required by law.
You say you would go back and look. You'd look for us?
I haven't looked at the tax rate paid year by year. I know that I pay a very substantial amount of taxes in every year since the beginning of my career, so far as I can recall.
All right, we're betting that Mitt Romney is aware of whether he paid 13.9% or less in some years. CNN contributor Roland Martin joins me along with Republican strategist Alice Stewart. And Alice, let me start with you because there's something else that Mitt Romney said during that interview with David Muir. He said, quote, "From time to time, I've been audited, I think, as happens to other citizens as well. And the accounting firm which prepares my taxes has done a very thorough and complete job paying taxes as legally due." So this seems to kind of, this confuses me even more, right? He's been audited, which kind of proves the point we've been making for a while. He's never done anything wrong or remotely shady in his taxes. So why won't he release the returns?
Well, why should he? He has 100% acted in compliance with the law. He has produced the last 2 years of his tax information. He has never broken the law in this regard. Why should he? You know, if he does release 2 more years, then the media and the Obama campaign is going to want him to release 10 or 20. Now, this is nothing more than a pathetic distraction from the Obama campaign, who would rather talk about something that the average person is not concerned about than what people are concerned about, which is the Obama administration's record for the past 3.5 years, which is not good.
I have to say that
this is hilarious.
Hold on.
Income taxes.
Roland, one thing I have to say though, I think David Muir did ask the right question. I think people would care if he paid less than 13.9. Obviously, there have been reports out there, which we're not going to know whether they're true or not unless he tells us, that he, because of losing investment income in 2009, may have paid no taxes that year, zero.
This is utterly hilarious. This is the guy who tells us he loves his father and he wants to emulate his father. Wasn't it his father who set the standard for releasing taxes? Now he wants to roll that back. Here's the whole deal. Republicans were trying to get Mitt Romney to release his taxes back in March, so this would not be an issue. What he has just done is handed the Obama campaign a bat to bash him upside his head like Robert De Niro in The Untouchables. And so and they're going to run ads showing conservatives like Brit Hume and others saying he should release his taxes. And so, Romney, what are you doing? You're not going to win this argument. Your daddy set the standard. Follow your daddy.
I mean, Alice, it does seem, I mean, if he's got nothing to hide, why not do it? Because, to be fair, the standard has changed, like it or not. Most people now run for president. They are releasing 6 to 12, to some cases 20 years
His daddy started it.
That's fair. His father did start it. But, Alice, I mean, why not? If you've got nothing to hide, hey, guys, take the 20,000 pages. Have fun.
Look, he's done everything that the law has required him to do. And I can assure you, I've traveled across this country on the campaign trail. Not one single person has asked any questions about the income tax return of any of my candidates. And I can assure you, when we have 23 million Americans out of work, we have an abysmal GDP at 1.5%. We have unemployment above 8% for the past 41 months. That is what people are concerned about. Who is going to get in there and turn those numbers around?
Alice,
Erin, real quick, Erin.
Hold on. I just want to give me 1 second, Roland, because Alice Hogan Gidley, who also worked on the Santorum campaign with you, said that he thought that Mitt Romney should release the taxes.
That's what I was about to bring up.
Well, the point is, Mitt Romney has released everything that he is required by law that he has to do. And what he's doing, smartly enough, is heading out on the campaign trail, talking about what people do want to hear about. The average person is concerned about jobs and the economy. The latest Gallup poll says they want their presidents to focus on health care, the economy, doing away with corruption in governments, the education and Social Security. Those are the issues that people are talking about. So I don't know why we're wasting time sitting here talking about something when the average person is not concerned about that.
Alice, please just don't give me a GOP talking point. Your former boss, who you were working for, said during the campaign, Mitt, release your taxes. And so I'm sure during the Santorum campaign, you guys were using that as a talking point. So please don't give a GOP talking point. You know, as a political pro, Romney is hurting himself because he is given the impression, I have something to hide. This is why you do this 4 months ago. He's only hurting himself.
He's released everything by law he's required to do, and he's doing what we need to be doing at this stage of the game. What we're doing is we're 99 days out from this election. People are concerned about what are your policies, what are your views, what are your positions on the key issues, which is turning the economy around and creating jobs. And that's what he's doing. And that's why right now the poll numbers show he's neck and neck with the president. And for a sitting president to be neck and neck at this stage of the game is not a good place to be.
I want to turn the conversation before we go to something else that I'm sure you all could talk for quite a while about, but this is the Democrats saying they're going to include gay marriage as a platform in their official party platform at the convention in North Carolina. It's a gutsy move. Roland, why are they choosing to do it? I mean, this could cost a couple states.
Keep in mind, it was President Barack Obama early in the year who was not supportive of this being included in the platform. Once he came out and announced that he was supporting same-sex marriage, that changed the whole ball game. I wouldn't be surprised if you polled folks nationally, they probably thought it was already in the platform for the Democratic Party.
Alice, final word. Will this galvanize voters for the GOP or no? Non-issue now?
Well, if the gay marriage issue wants to take on the traditional marriage folks, then game on. I think they're in for a tough battle. But the fact of the matter is they may galvanize their base, but this election will be decided by the independents, and those folks are results-oriented, and they want someone who will produce results in the presidency.
All right. Thanks very much to both of you. We appreciate it.